Not live and not from New York. This is Last Week in Finance. Today is May 9th of 2021. Let's start with the numbers. The S&P 500 all-time high closing on Friday. It was up for the week 1.23%. Right now the S&P 500 it's at 4,232 points. The DXY, the US dollar index, took a hit this week. It was down over 1%. Right now, the DXY it's at 90 points. Gold, big bull rally for the week, 3.5% up for the week. And right now, the ounce of gold is at 1,831. Silver, huge gain for the week, almost 6%. As always, silver follows the trend of gold. And right now, the ounce of silver is at $27.50. Copper, huge gains for the week, 6.58%. Right now, the copper is almost at all-time highs. Right now, the pound of copper is at $4.75. Crude oil also up for the week, over 2%. Right now, the barrel of crude oil is at $65. The 10-year Treasury bond down for the week, almost 5%. Since the beginning, they had a pretty good run over the last weekend and Monday, but it been lagging since then. And right now, the yield of the 10-year Treasury bond is at 1.577%. Bitcoin actually was has been pretty steady the past couple of weeks, plus 4% for the week. Right now, Bitcoin is at $57,000. Over like that. Okay, let's get to the news before the main story. Jobless claims report for first time in a year, it's under 500,000. It's 488 to be accurate. Still over 16 million people it's under unemployment benefit, federal unemployment benefits and state unemployment benefits. So keep that in mind. Also, this week we knew the new report of new payroll, non-farm payroll report for the last month. It was, I'm sure you already know that. It was pretty disappointing. Plus 266,000 new jobs for the month. It was way under the expectations of 1 million. It was close to 1 million. The expectations way down. Right now, the unemployment rate, the official unemployment rate, the U3 unemployment rate is at 6.1%. The U6, the real unemployment rate, it's at still over 10%, 10.4%. Still a little bit down from the previous month. So the most sectors, the most industries that added new jobs were leisure and hospitality, of course, and other services like plumbing, gardening, any small sectors, basically. And white collar jobs, big paying jobs, I'll say they were very lagging for the way. And for me, that was the most disappointing of that report. Also, I want to talk about lumber. Lumber is close to an all-time high. It's all-time high. It's at $1,700, almost at the price of gold. And the lumber gold ratio is the biggest, the highest recorded since 2005. Remember 2005, the frenzy, uh, mortgage. The mortgage frenzy, the lead to the GFC. Well, yeah, that's what we're seeing. I was listening to Michael Gayet, who is a very smart man. He's a portfolio manager, and he's saying that when lumber goes down, and I mean, it's, it has to go down at some point. Not everything goes straight up. When lumber goes down, then stocks may follow, at least do a correction. And it makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna keep right now with the real estate news. I know that you guys love that. Now, the new paradigm of the real estate is you don't have to go and see the house. You don't have to, if you want to sell a house, you don't have to publish the asking price. You just barter, do an auction with the with the possible buyers. And basically, it's what we're seeing right now. That's a report that I read from Press Enterprise. They're saying, don't just don't do the asking price. Just expect people to show up, don't even show the house, and then offer way wait them to offer, and it's gonna way offer way over the median price of that area. Yeah, excuse me. Okay, now with the Canadian real estate market. I was reading a report from the Toronto real estate market, and it's funny because this is the first time that we have a year over year analysis of the numbers. Year over year, 237% more houses sold year over year, and listings are up 362%. And of course, the prices are over a million Canadian dollars. So keep that in mind, my Canadian friends. I'll keeping an eye of Canada as well. And for the main story, Elon, it was hilarious on Saturday Night Live. You know, guys, I had years that I didn't watch Saturday Night Live, and still as good as ever. So good for them, and good for Elon. He's a pretty funny guy. Now, the thing is, and before I get to the crypto, I just want to say, a few months ago, I did an episode on why is America's game to lose? I mean, against China. And I know China is doing a lot of things very well, economically, of course, and the United States is doing a lot of things very poorly, economically. But when I saw Saturday Night Live, what I thought it was, Chinese never in their fucking life they're gonna do something like Saturday Night Live. So that gives me hope for America in the next years to come. Having said that, I was watching Elon, who's of course very funny. It was very informative. He talked about crypto, gold, space, and of course a lot of silly things like SNL does all the time. Now, it might save crypto. What is the future for cryptocurrencies? And for me, it is that I'm not a crypto, this crypto bear, crypto bull enthusiast, laser eyes kind of guy, but a little bit skeptic, but I like the concept of cryptocurrencies. We need something like that, especially in those moments when all the central banks and, and big governments around the world decide, just go crazy because they can do it. They have the power to do so. And I love to have an alternative, an asset class that is not regulated by anyone. And if these guys, the Federal Reserve, the ECB, the IMF, you name it, go batshit crazy, and they're going batshit crazy, I'm gonna put my money over there. I love the concept, and I love both Bitcoin and Ethereum to do so. Now, all this 10,000 or so altcoins, shitcoins. That's what I don't like because the people who are agnostic or are contrarians to the cryptocurrency's capabilities are skeptic because of that. And the best case is with Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin, I know it's hilarious, the dog is very lovely, but it's not a serious asset class. So let's keep it on that. Okay, Dogecoin, of course, for the week did an all-time high around 73 cents. At some point, had a market cap over around it was around $80 billion, more than most companies, publicly listed companies. Right now, it's at 66. Dogecoin went down around 25% after Elon appeared on Saturday Night Live. Right now, it's at 52 cents. At some point, went down either on the 40s, on the yeah, on the high 40 cents. And Ethereum, way up, almost $4,000 of yes, almost $4,000 per cryptocurrency. Market cap right now that's way over $100 billion, and Ethereum is doing things very great. I have faith on Ethereum, and not that it's gonna become the the reserve currency of the world, but I love the job of Vitalik Buterin. And what I want to say is possibly and I was listening to someone who is not a crypto enthusiast, but is also not a crypto bear. I see that we can we can have a correction on the cryptocurrency market in the next few months. And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm very bullish long term on cryptocurrencies, the big ones. And I hope, I like the plan of the cryptocurrencies to replace fiat money. I love the plan. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm bullish on that. The thing is, first, we have a lot of attention, a lot of media, a lot of, you know, noise around these lousy cryptocurrencies, especially Dogecoin, which I don't hate. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's not filling their purpose. And the other thing is a lot of people is over leveraged in a lot of these shitcoins. Also in Bitcoin, of course. Most most people that are holding to Bitcoin actually are very serious investors. Not exactly big investors, but are serious with Bitcoin. The thing is, there's a lot of leverage on the system. And this reminds me on the dot-com bubble of 2000. And here's the thing. The dot-com bubble appeared because of internet. Of course, right now we know the internet is a very great thing, very helpful thing that changed the world. Okay, we are on that. The thing is, because of that, that doesn't mean that everything that is created around the internet is a good investment or a good profit capability, right? And that's what happened with the dot-com bubble. A lot of speculation, bang, 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 over leverage, companies overvalue, and then wham, went down. I think it's gonna happen the same thing with crypto. Long term, I'm very bullish, and I mean, when the dot-com bubble happened, that doesn't mean some companies went way up and right now are big companies, like for example Amazon. And I think it's gonna happen with the crypto space. I think Bitcoin will survive and will go way, way, way up. You know, Pompliano kind of up. The same thing with Ethereum and a few other more. I don't want to say more names. But the thing is, the shitcoins have to go down. These altcoins, they are not useful at all. And having said that, I hope you have a very nice week. And by the way, happy Mother's day to everyone over there. We love you a lot, and we will see you next week. Bye bye. Take care.